are you? My notation is Maestro. But what are you? I am music.
Hi guys, it's Violet here. I also like the part where the maestro goes like this. That's awful, but I love the zaniness of the character and how she has the piano and she takes all the victims inside the piano.
Oh, it's so sad!
Yeah, this is just the piano that's at the. I can't play it. I would love to learn to play it though, because pianos are fun. And yeah. Oops. Sorry. And that's it.
Get ready to slumber, brother, go home.
Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Hi guys, it's Violet here, and welcome to a brand new video. If you enjoy Doctor Who, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be reviewing every single Doctor Who episode ever, apart from the Whittaker era, because quite frankly I am not a fan of it. I didn't care for the direction it went, to put it in the most polite way, watching it. But I'm happy because Doctor Who's back, and I haven't enjoyed anything since 2017, Capaldi's last series. With the direction the show's gone, Russell T Davies is back. They've got Stephen Moffat writing Boom, which I can't wait for. It's like the genesis of the Dalek story where he stands on the landmine. I can't wait. Now I'm going to be reviewing The Church on Ruby Road, Space Babies, and The Devil's Code. Now, The Devil's Code was definitely the strongest one of the bunch here. Easily Ncuti Gatwa's best episode so far. It's well written, exciting, but let's review the first episode first. I'm not a big fan of the new TARDIS design. It's a bit empty. My favourite TARDIS of all time is the Capaldi episode, because it's one I could imagine the Capaldi TARDIS, because I could imagine myself being in there. It's nice and has a nice warm feeling to it. I love the library and the set design. I also love his sonic screwdriver too, after he stops using Matt Smith's, which didn't make much sense. I digress. I'm still getting used to the new sonic screwdriver of Ncuti Gatwa. Again, this is another design aspect of the episode. It's like a TV remote. I quite like it. I would appreciate about this episode to do something different. We've never had musicals in Doctor Who before, and they were like, oh, that wouldn't work, but it really worked for me, in particular in The Devil's Code. It was just such a fun time. What is amazing is the Doctor. His chemistry with Millie Gibson is incredible. She reminds me a lot of Rose. I like her. Bubbly, she's exciting, she's strong, she gets stuck in. I love it's like Doctor Who again, where they're running down corridors, and not that the other eras didn't have that, but I think there's an emphasis on the fun and the zaniness of the show, in particular in Space Babies. I read the set design here, the CGI is all really good, even with the talking babies, which we'll talk about. So, The Church on Ruby Road, a decent Christmas special. I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10. So it wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it was just alright. Really like the Goblin song. I thought the eating the baby part was one of the best parts. I really loved the climax. I think Ncuti Gatwa is amazing. I wasn't sure about the first half. Let's talk about the negatives first, because there was some problems. It had some pacing issues. I find myself not nodding off. It was first half was a little bit bland, a little bit boring to me. Especially this was the scene where, exposition with Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, and her mother. The pacing wasn't very good in the first into the history of cinema, and I know a lot about filmmaking. I will show you my collection after I've seen this. Oh, by the way, I've seen every Class Doctor Who episode 5 times. I'm not being self-indulgent or anything. I'm saying I was a huge Doctor Who fan. I was honoured to meet a lot of the companions. So happy that Bonnie Langford is a main character in the show now. She's definitely going to be appearing in the finale, as well as the Maestro, in my opinion. I hope she's a recurring character because she's incredible. Anyway, let's get back to the Church of Ruby Road. The aesthetic with the church. What Russell T Davies is really good at, that I've noticed in the episode, is that he's really good at connecting things, story arcs and the bigger aspect, and the finale and the series is definitely going to revolve around Millie Gibson's mother leaving her. There's obviously going to be someone important, the Doctor involved, and you can see a lot of character development and incredible chemistry throughout Space Babies, which is one of my favourite parts of it, and just the general fun that comes off these two. It's very well done. I really love in the Church of Ruby Rose the glove he has. I think the finale is excellent when he's pulling down and it goes through the goblin. Oh, that's so gory. To have Doctor Who back. I stopped watching the Whittaker era because I quite frankly hated Series 11. If you like the Whittaker era, that's fine. Good on you. You do you, but I just didn't like. I thought the performances were abysmal. The writing was bad. I didn't like the direction the show went with Gallifrey and everything in Series 12. I just didn't care for that. I found it a little bit offensive because I'm a huge classic Doctor Who fan, and I just, you know, there's some things you can change in the kind of like, I love when Moffat included the War Doctor John Hurt. That was amazing. Big show, it needs to change and adapt to the times, and I understand that, but some things in the show that you fundamentally can't change because they won't work. But I'm happy Russell T Davies is moving away from that. I'm really confused about the revelations in Space Babies. In Gallifrey, he's the last of his kind again, and that was one of the. We're going to move on to Space Babies now. Weakest parts, but I thought the monster being made out of snot was actually quite clever. I liked the design. It wasn't generic. It was scary. It had like these distinct teeth. I loved that. This is what the Doctor would totally do. I love that he saved the creature. Oh yeah, Space Babies. What I love about the episode, it's very quotable. I love press the button and Space Babies, and when the Doc laughing because Millie Gibson's Ruby Sunday is covered in snot. That was one of the best moments of the episode. Villager's paradoxes. I thought that was very good. I really enjoyed this. The best part about Space Babies was shooting at the Doctor and Millie Gibson at Ruby Sunday. They have amazing chemistry. It was incredible to see them. And the Church and Ruby Road and Space Babies are kind of introductory episodes to build up the characters. They're not so focused on the story, but that's with any episode in the Russell T Davies era. Russell T Davies always put an emphasis on the characters. For example, in Series 3 with Smith and Jones, it was very much, you know, getting used to the companion Doctor, you know, seeing through the eyes of the companion. It's definitely going to be the weakest episode in the series, I feel. Space Babies. Church and Ruby Road and Space Babies will definitely 6 out of 10 for me. It could go lower, it could go higher on rewatches, and I will be rewatching these a lot because it's worth it. I love the Doctor's suit and his leather jacket. We will be talking about the 3 Tennant specials and the representation Transwoman, as you can see him in Transwoman, which was very exciting and nice to see. Also, I'm vegan, and it was amazing to see that mentioned in The Giggle as well. That was pretty neat. Ruby Road was a decent Christmas special. So to rank it with all the Christmas specials, it would be slap bang in the middle. It isn't a terrible special like something like, you know, what is it? The Window, the Widow and the Wardrobe. I can't even remember the title. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. But it isn't one of the, you know, the peak Christmas specials like Voyage of the Damned. It's nowhere near there. But yeah, so let's talk about the Devil Chord. This episode incredible. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. I thought the Maestro
music.
What's her name? Is it Jinx Monsoon or something? Drag Queen again doing something different. Oh, Church of Ruby Road. There was a Doctor singing, and there was in the Devil's Chord. I really enjoyed. Musicals were fun and great. They were nice and snappy. And at the end of the episode is this incredible musical number with. I love musicals and singing in the rain, all that. Great to see that. It was so colourful, vibrant. There's a twist at the end. And the Goblin song, their fire hit, put them in the charts. But yeah, again, Rusty Day is doing something different. It's fresh, it's bold, it's fun, it's vibrant, and I love it. It's really good and what Doctor Who should be, in my opinion. I really liked the Maestro. Honestly, one of the best New Who villains of all time. I know that's a bold statement. I thought the performance of Jinx was incredible, especially when she was angry, and the clothes. Oh, by the way, spoiler. The Giggle, the toy maker. It's the toy maker's daughter in the black room with the piano, and she's got this black dress on. Nutcracker professional performing suit. One of the flaws of the Devil's Chord, there isn't much of the Beatles. I understand they had to focus on the Maestro climax with all the musical numbers. I love that Paul McCartney and John Lennon saved the day. I'm a huge Beatles fan. Listen to all that album. My favourites are Revolver and Abbey Road. I think they're the best ones they made, and then under that probably would be Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I thought it was going to set place in 1969, with Abbey Road. I was expecting, the trailers gave the impression that they were going to be recording Abbey Road, but it's 1963. I love that they mentioned the very first episode, On an Earthly Child, granddaughter. I thought that was a nice touch. The two most important and best things to come out of Britain in 1963. The Beatles, my favourite band of all time. And Depeche Mode. My name is Violet, by the way. Nice to meet you. After Violator, Depeche Mode's best album. You can check them out. They're a great band. Beatles, one of the most famous bands of all time in Britain. Was anywhere one of the best bands of all time. The longest running sci-fi show, Doctor Who. Doctor Who and the Beatles in 1963. Incredible. Incredible to see that. Reference, it really touched me. The scene where the Maestro killed the old woman. She's a classic actress as well. It was nice to see that. It's a really good tense episode. The special effects were really great when they had this apocalyptic London. Learning Ruby Sunday about you can't go back and see your parents, and she's like, okay. Lovely in Space Babies when she got the TARDIS key. Yeah, there's lots of positives. The greatest thing about these two, the chemistry between the Doctor and the companion, like it should be. I thought the villains were great. The alien being made out of snot I thought was clever, a little bit silly, but the weakest thing was the Space Babies itself, but it didn't really put emphasis on that. It was more of a character building episode. Yeah, they were just a really good set of episodes, and I enjoyed them. And I'm happy Doctor Who's back. I will be reviewing the specials, and I hope you're going to stick around. This channel's full of lots of vlogs, and I will be doing lots of Doctor Who content. Also, I hope you like my bow. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Also, I feel as if I should mention the trans women inclusion in the Church of Ruby Road. I thought that was really sweet. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now. it was funny. It was happy.